Hey guys, as promised, I'm back on Saturday with another video. And today I'm going to be making lemon raspberry cookies. So here I have 2 sticks of butter, and I'm gonna put these in to cream, and then I'll show you guys the rest of my ingredients. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down, and today I will be using a paddle. I'm gonna put this on too. Today I'm using a paddle to mix together all my ingredients. So now that that's creaming, I'm going to show you guys the rest of my ingredients. So here I have 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 egg, 1/4 of baking powder, and 1/4 of salt mixed together. And then I have 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. And then I have raspberries and lemon zest here for my for the cookie. And then I have a full lemon cut in half, and I'm gonna use half for my cookie. And then here I have 3 cups of confectioner's sugar for the glaze. So I'm just gonna increase the speed a little bit more. And then here, so I just said I have 3 cups of confectioner's sugar. I have half a lemon. I have half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I have lemon zest, and this is all for the glaze. So now that my butter is creamed, I'm just gonna lower this a little bit so I can put in my sugar. So while that mixes, I'm gonna go over to the stove and I'm gonna preheat my oven. So it's preheating now, and you can see it says 150, and it'll just keep increasing as it gets warmer. So now that I'm just gonna increase the speed a little bit more, and I'm gonna watch to make sure that all of it is mixed in fully. So it is, oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, but my butter and my egg is at room temperature, so that it takes a little less time for the butter to cream. So now that all my butter and sugar is mixed, I'm gonna turn this off, and then I'm gonna add in my egg. I'm just gonna double check to make sure that I have no shells inside. Okay, so I'm just gonna start the speed, and I put it at 4, sorry. So now I'm going to put in my baking soda, my baking powder, and salt in the flour. And I'm just gonna use my finger to help me get out all the. Okay. So now that my egg is mixed in, I'm gonna add in my vanilla while that is still going, and I'm gonna watch to make sure that it's mixed in. So now that that's, so I have my hand mixer here. So I'm just gonna put these in the sink really quickly. I'm just gonna put that back. Sorry, that's for later. I am gonna use it though. Okay, so now that this is mixing, I'm just gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna lift it up, and you guys could see, like right here, it's yellow, and you guys could see it's all the stuff is mixed in. Yeah, so I'm gonna take half of my lemon right here, and I'm going to take my juicer, and is it this way? Yeah, so I'm gonna put it in this way, so that oh, shoot, I didn't think that would happen. Okay, so I put it in like this, and I'm gonna lift this up, and I'm going to press it down until all the juice comes out. You guys could see the juice is coming out. And I'm making sure to do it on this side so I don't spill any. I'm gonna give it one last squeeze to try and get all the juice possible out. Okay, so I think that's all I could get out. But this is what it looks like after all of it is out. So I'm just gonna take this out. I'm going to put this face down because I do need to use it a little bit later. But I'm gonna put this down for now, and I'm going to make sure. I'm gonna watch this to make sure that all my lemon juice is mixed in. So I'm gonna add in the flour, and I have the speed low so that all my flour doesn't splatter everywhere. And I'm just gonna make sure to watch that my flour isn't over mixed and that it's mixed in perfectly. Okay, so I just increased the speed, but now I'm gonna lower it because I have to add in my blueberries and my lemons. Not my blueberries. Sorry, these are raspberries, and I'm gonna make sure and add in my blueberries. Keep saying blueberries, but these are raspberries. Raspberries, Hannah. Raspberries. Okay, I got it. These are raspberries, and I'm gonna add them in slowly. And there's also lemon zest in here. And I'm gonna make sure that all of it is mixed in, so that you get a nice bit of flavor in every bite. I'm gonna add the last one in. So I'm gonna turn this off now because it is done. But that's what it looks like. It's nice and pink because the raspberries, when they were mixed, it gave it some color. So I'm gonna go grab a spatula to make sure I can get everything off the paddle. I grabbed this pink spatula and how ironic, my dough is pink. So I'm gonna hold this down. Well, that came off really easily. And I'm gonna make sure and get all of it off. And then there's like some yellow spots, so I'm gonna take this off. And then I'm gonna mix this in. So I got the bowl off, and this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna make sure and fold it in so that I could get like everywhere it could be the same color and have like
scrape down the side.
Okay, so I'm scraping down the sides. And I'm mixing it in so that everywhere it gets some nice nice bit of flavor. Okay, so now that my dough is done, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna grab one of my pans. So I'm using this silver pan with a silicone sheet. I'm just gonna turn this sideways, diagonal. Yeah. And I'm gonna take my melon baller, and I'm just gonna scoop one off for one cookie. And that's how much. And you guys can see the bit of raspberry right there. That's gonna be a really good cookie. Oh, oops. Gonna move that to the middle. And I think this would be a really good cookie for spring. And spring is in 5 days. I can't wait for spring. I have got to tell you guys, I've been wanting spring to come because the weather is so cold. And the oven is beeping because it's telling me that it finished preheating. So, and I've been wanting spring to come so bad because the weather is really cold here, and I'm dying to play outside and get some warm weather. And the groundhog saw its shadow here in the Northeast. So I thought the weather would be warm, but we got the biggest snowstorm of all winter last week, and I just think it's foreshadowing that we are going to have some really warm weather during the spring, and we'll be able to play outside all day. I mean, not all day, because we students have school, but every day. That's what I think. Hopefully it's true. So, that's the last one. These look really good. I could eat them now, but you can't because there's egg in there and you don't want to eat raw eggs. So I'm gonna put this up here and then I'm gonna grab my other tray. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna scoop some batter into each circle. This melon baller makes perfect size cookies. So I don't think it's just a melon baller. I think it's actually a cookie dough scooper, because when you use this, the cookies come out the perfect size. So you want to make sure that you get the same amount of dough in each one, so that you get perfect size cookies for each of your cookies. And the silicone mats actually do work really well, because once you bake your cookies and you're ready to wash the pan, the silicone mats, like, hold on, I'm just gonna add a little bit more to that one. The silicone mats help for like nothing, so that nothing sticks to the pan, and I think that it's that's really nice, because then I don't have to like scrub the pan too hard, so that it doesn't damage the pan. So I'm gonna scoop up the last one. So I still have some cookie dough in the thing, but I'm gonna take this and put it in the oven because it's ready. So I put one in the top and one in the bottom. And these have to bake for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna put on my timer for 15 minutes. And I hit start, so it says 15 right there. And I'm gonna set this to the side because I'm gonna bake mine in batches because I still have some cookie dough left over. So I'm gonna take this, but first I need to wash my hands because I still have some cookie dough on it. Sorry. So first I'm going to take my lemon and I'm gonna take the juicer that I used before this, and I'm going to put it in face. I'm using a silver bowl today because I already used this, and I'm gonna use the hand mixer. So I want to make sure that I get all the juice that I could possibly get from this lemon. And if you guys don't remember, but all of this is for the glaze of the cookie. I'm gonna get one last squeeze. Okay, so that's what it looks like after squeezed. You guys could see it's like done. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my vanilla. It's only a little bit of vanilla. It's half a teaspoon, which isn't that much, but I mean, it's still gonna give flavor. So I'm gonna take my lemon zest and I'm gonna put that in. And then I'm going to put this on. And I'm just going to make sure that I mix it. And then I'm gonna turn it off because there wasn't that much to be mixed. But I'm gonna leave that right there. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of my confectioner sugar in at a time. So I put a little bit in, like that much. so that all of it gets evenly mixed. And then I'm gonna watch and make sure that all of it gets mixed in. And then I'm gonna take, well, my mom's gonna put some more in while I mix, and I'm just gonna go around. Like going around in the bowl so that it all gets mixed in. So my mom just added in the rest of the sugar, and I'm mixing it to make sure that all of it gets mixed in with my lemon juice. Yeah, so it looks like I need more juice from the lemon, so take the. So my mom bought these new pink lemons. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna take some scissors and cut it open. And then I'm gonna, okay, so these are pink lemons and I'm really excited to try them. They look like a regular lemon, basically. They're a little bit smaller, but I want to try these because I've never seen these before. I'm gonna grab a knife and cut it. Okay, so I got my knife and I'm just cutting it right now. Oh wow, it looks like kind of like a grapefruit, right? Yeah, it looks like a grapefruit, but it's a lemon. I actually really like lemons. I didn't cut it evenly. Oh well. I actually really like lemons. It smells good. I'm excited to try these. I wonder if they taste the same. I'm gonna take my juicer because I need it again. Okay, so I'm gonna take the bigger half because it looks like I need a lot of juice. And I'm gonna squeeze this. Whoa, okay then. It smells like a regular lemon. Okay, I think I need the other half. Okay, so I'm gonna use this half too. So now that both halves are mixed in, I'm gonna put that to the side, and then I'm gonna take my mixer and I'm going to mix that in. And it looks like I have enough juice for all the confectioner sugar, so I'll have a glaze. So excited! Oh, okay, so if you don't want to use raspberry, which I forgot to mention, you could use blueberries. Blueberry and lemon is a good combination. Strawberry and lemon is a good combination. Or you could do just lemon or just raspberry, or you could do a mixed berry cookie. If you wanted to. If you don't want to go and buy fresh raspberries, you could use the frozen ones. But because the frozen berries have a little bit more water to it, you might want to put your dough in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes so the water isn't, like the dough isn't as watery. Okay, so there we go, that's my glaze. Looks really good. Can't wait. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this in there for now. Why not? Alright. So we're gonna leave it like that because there's still glaze dripping on the sides. And I have 9 minutes left on my cookies. So I'll see you guys when I finished baking all the dough that's left. There's not that much, but there is some left. And it's perfectly fine to bake in batches because my oven doesn't fit more than 2 trays. It doesn't. But if you guys want to come and look at what the cookies are looking like right now, you kind of only see the top tray, but they have spread out, and that's kind of what you want for them to happen. So yeah, I can't wait to try these, especially with the glaze on top. So excited. And these are spring flavors and the colors are really vibrant, and I think the flavors will go really well together. So I'll see you guys when these are done and I finish baking the rest in batches. So hey guys, so it's been a couple 15 minutes, and these are what the cookies look like. I have some more cookies back there cooling because it just came out of the oven, and this is what my glaze looks like. I'm just gonna mix it up because I had it sitting for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna take a spoonful and I'm gonna drizzle it over this cookie right here. And I'm gonna like spread it around a little bit so that everywhere gets some glaze. And then I'm gonna take another spoonful. Then I'm gonna put it on this cookie. I think it'll need a little bit more. And I'm gonna spread it around. And then I'm gonna do one more. And I'm gonna spread. Okay, so I only did 3 just so I could show you guys how to put the glaze on, and I did these 3, and I'm gonna do the rest later. But I want to talk about today's message, and today's Bible verse is Deuteronomy 32 verse 3, and it says, "Let my teaching fall like rain, and my words descend like dew, like showers on new grass, like abundant rain on tender plants." I cannot help but use this verse because I've been yearning for the spring, or maybe just warmer weather. The reason this verse resonated with me may not have been the real meaning behind this verse, but as I looked more into the verse, I realized that God was telling me to yearn for Him and His ways, just as much as I yearn for the spring or warmer weather. God uses the Bible to communicate with us so that we feel refreshed and renewed, kind of like the flowers and the grass in the spring. God's word is like the rain and the dew that falls on the ground because it has the power to refresh, cleanse, and invigorate. If we listen and follow, we will be able to thrive and grow from tender little plants into strong adults who will not be swayed by the winds or the tribulation of this world. I love that God compares us to growing plants because we are new and unique, kind of like a flower that can be beautiful on its own, but when you look at a field of flowers, the beauty is magnified all the more. I want to be beautiful on my own and with others so that we work together to grow ourselves and God's kingdom. Speaking of things working together, the flavors in these cookies work really well together. The tartness of the lemon really highlights the sweet raspberry flavor. As we move closer to spring, I hope this verse has inspired you to move closer to the Lord and think about how we can be beautiful flowers in His garden. May God bless you. Until next time, and always, I'm Hannah J. See you Saturday. Oh, so one thing I forgot to mention was I forgot to put how I used lemon juice and lemon zest in the cookie part, not only in the glaze. So I used half of the lemon for both the juice and the zest in both the glaze and the cookie. So I'll see you guys. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, but I had to use 1.5 lemons in the glaze because there was too much confectioner sugar. So I'll see you guys next Saturday with a savory video. If you guys have any more videos that you want to see me do, comment down below so I could create them.